leader has just done a 30.
Hello and welcome to the Craftsman Truck Series. We are here at the start of the new season with some Craftsman trucks at New Hampshire seat open in this one. And even though it's the start of a new season, this is continuing on following the real-life truck season, of course, as seat open does.
The leader has
But
just done a
for the
29.83.
general iRacing cycle, new start of the season, we are getting ready to jump into qualifying here as the 3 truck in a bit of a smaller strength of field, it looks like. Race Lab telling me about 2.4K on the strength of field right now. But even still, we are the number 3 truck as we have a couple of 5,000 guys just ahead of us and our 4.9K. So I feel like there's probably a little bit more time I could gain out here. Maybe not quite up to speed with some of the top guys. Just a step behind them, I think. But able to get some decent laps, I think. And we'll hopefully be able to back that up in qualifying. Should have checked the track temps before driving out here, but I was just so eager to do some truck racing here. Of course, of course.
Okay, here comes your first time.
But I found that shifting actually helps you out a little bit on the exits trying to do a hot lap. Just gotta be very careful. That's not being careful, that's getting loose. So, that's not ideal. Obviously lost doing a little bit of time doing the chicane down the backstretch. Hopefully we can hold it together a little bit here. The tires were cold.
The leader's just done a 29.
That contributed to our little slide.
That puts you 0.13 quicker than second place.
Alright, that was a little bit better. Got to get through 3 and 4 though. Very tough to drive. Overshot it a little bit. Let's bring it back. Alright, not too bad. What will that bring us? That'll bring us a 29.5. That's actually a personal best, but it actually feels like the track has a lot of grip right now. So I probably could have done better. I do feel like shifting gives you a little bit more speed for these hot laps, but I'm not sure if I want to use that during the race or not. We'll see how it's feeling, because it does get bogged down quite a bit, and you can see how that compares to that fast lap we did. But it is also just so much more difficult to control. And I have to wonder how that'll affect the handling of the truck over time, if that's gonna really kill the right rear or not. Right now looking okay for Q. I think we were able to hold it steady enough that second lap. To hopefully get ourselves a good starting spot. We got quite a big gap between the number 1 truck and I, and 3rd place at the moment. 3 full tenths. I have to wonder if that's the gap created by the shifting question. Of course, it's open setup, so what people are using and what their approach is might differ. My setup might work best with the shifting, whereas another driver's setup might be better in 4th gear. Lots of grip out here, though. I think if I think I could have definitely gotten into the 4s if I had held it together a little bit better. But I think our time's going to hold up pretty darn well. It's looking like it at the moment. Practice pit stop here, very straightforward at New Hampshire. Just got to make sure you don't speed.
Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over.
Got about a minute left, and I think the 1 truck kind of established his spot there. P2. Who else are we waiting on? This flag is in my way again, as usual. Oh boy, I can't. I wish we could prioritize. Here's another thing that the UI could do for us: prioritize windows. Like, this one needs to be in front of the checkered flag, I think. Like, if I bring up this menu, it should be in front of this so I can click the different things. For some reason, it prioritizes the flag, and I don't really need to look at the fact that I'm done with qualifying right now. I don't know where to put this thing. If I put over here, it blocks chat. Where do I go with this thing? We'll put it right here, I guess. I'll figure out something better later, I'm sure. Okay. I mean, I just need it out of the way for now so I can click on that.
Okay, Colton, your oil
just
temperature's
got
getting
beat
a
by
bit
the
high.
5
That's
truck.
the end of the session, P2.
I had a feeling that might happen. That 5 truck was in the open practice beforehand, hitting some really fast laps, and he backs it up there. That's what was making me think I was about a step off of the fastest guys. Let me make sure I get my correct race setup in, because we're just about ready to get into the truck. OSR had 2 different setups to choose from. I chose the looser one. That's usually what I like to do. So unfortunately, we're going to have to start runner-up. Never my favorite thing, but at least we'll have restart zones. That'll help on the initial start a little bit more. Moving through the field here. Something pretty cool that also happened in the practice session before
Cold tires all round.
we got into
Should
this
do well
race
here.
session.
We're expecting
Marty
to be great.
Lindley was in the practice. Now I'm assuming that Marty Lindley is not a very common name, so I assume it was the crew chief for Connor Zillage, which is pretty darn cool. That car wins basically every week, so that's a talented crew chief and driver pairing right there. He was pretty fast in practice, but he does not look like he joined the race. Unfortunately, that would have been cool, but still cool to see a name like that. Maybe there is another Marty Lindley out there, but I don't know. I feel like Marty with a D is not a very common first name.
5 cars left to grid.
People in the chat were like, "Are you the Marty Lindley?" And he was ignoring them, as I'm sure he has to do a lot. But we will get our session last lap ready. 75 laps in this race. I'm curious what the fuel situation is going to look like. Right here it's saying we will not make it to the end. However, that is estimated based off of me shifting. So maybe we don't shift during this race. See if we can't save some fuel and at least see how that's looking as the race goes on. We'll keep checking in on that.
This is a rolling start. Stay in the pole.
Well, we're off and rolling. Try to save a little bit of fuel on this pace lap.
The pace car speed is 51 miles per hour.
Need to find out what gear we need to be in, though. It's looking like it's probably, well, actually first gear. We're gonna be straight whenever we launch, so let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's a first gear start. That's enough rev or whatever that we're probably gonna want to start first gear. So probably have to shift pretty quick, but I think we're gonna need that first gear in order to get the proper launch. Would have liked to save a little bit more fuel on this outlap instead of running around in first gear, but we're just about ready to go. 75 laps here at New Hampshire.
Till the green flag.
Okay,
Then go.
Colton, you ready? Go, go,
Green
go.
flag, green flag. Pit road's open.
Good enough.
The next car's the leader. Car inside.
Oh, interesting choice to the leader.
Inside.
Take a wide,
Stay high.
or a very hard turn in, is what I'm trying to say.
Stay high. Clear.
Trying to be careful, it's pretty dangerous on the cold tires early on. I don't want to shift.
Car inside.
Don't like this guy just deciding he's going to chop my nose.
Clear.
P3.
I was staying right there if he wanted to clear himself and kill both of us. On lap 2, that was going to be his choice.
Still there. Clear.
Man, they're really cutting down into the corner. That's interesting. No pun intended.
Okay, Colton, the next car
Driving
is
away a little
Floyd.
bit.
Car number
Might be
one,
because we're
their
not
rating is
shifting.
5.5. The leader's just done a 30.00.
Outside.
The car ahead has just done a
Keep
29.84.
low.
P3, the lap time was 30.30.
Still there. Hold your line.
Kind of trying to protect my right rear a little bit too, because it definitely gets loose out of the corner.
There is a car on the high side.
Be careful.
The yellow flag
And
is
you got a
out.
yellow.
Line up, single file. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Looks like the 4
Dog on the outside.
had the position on us.
Catch the 4 car.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind
Sorry
car
about
number
that, 3, if that
4.
was my fault. I was
Pace
just trying
car
to
is
make
out.
sure you had
It's
enough room.
closed.
You your truck kind of jumped up
Half
a little
back
bit,
9 car.
and it kind of scared me.
Pace car speed is 59 miles per hour.
Oh shoot, is my connection bad? I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. I mean, I just saw you bouncing around. You weren't like blinking constantly during that whole little 3-4 lap shoot.
Pit road is now open.
Full course yellow.
Gotcha. I'll keep an eye on my internet stuff. Don't like to hear that. I didn't see the Q bar do anything up
crystal
there.
clear right now, so I think it was just that one time.
We'll keep an eye on that. Ooh, you did a little bit of weird jump there.
Car 9.
I'll keep an eye on that. We're gonna save some fuel. I don't know
Closed right now.
if it's possible to make it. We definitely burned more fuel than the original estimate said. But if we're getting some yellow laps here early on, that could make it more viable.
We think we'll need to add 2.0 gallons.
That says 2.0. That's not very much. But again, it's still very early in the race. Those guys definitely seem to be shifting based on how much speed they're gaining on us out of the corners. But I'm going to go ahead and keep it in 4th.
Filling up now should get us to the end.
It's saying filling up now should get us to the end, which is very interesting. According to iRacing's calculator, we're still a little bit short. I'm just a little concerned that that estimate will just go down faster, because it didn't seem to be completely exact.
Alright, Colton, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
The 4 apologized to me. I don't really know what for. Maybe just because he was real close to us. Ooh, there he goes blinking. Or was that us? Please let it not be us. Yeah, I don't know.
Now you're blinking, Dale.
Yeah, look at that.
I am?
Yeah,
Is it bad, or is it just like, eh?
it's not bad. I just saw it that once and it's fine now.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out on it. Appreciate it, though.
Get ready, going green.
Yeah, you look okay now.
Alright, getting back to it. Everybody having a little bit of a connection issue.
Pace
Pace
car
car
is
is
just
in.
left.
Green flag,
we're
green
racing.
flag.
Shifted a little bit early there into 2nd.
P4.
Just gonna try to keep up right now. Hopefully don't lose too much from these guys if they are shifting. Ooh, big loose moment for the 1.
Car outside.
Rear window is open.
Keep
P3.
low.
The car in front is Adamson, car number 4, and their rating
Go
is
low.
4.4.
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Don't know where this
Right
guy is
side,
going. That's a
2
very
wide.
aggressive
Stay
move this
high.
early in the race.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
But he can go ahead and take it. I am not in that much of a hurry. I'm kind of seeing if I might need to save a little bit of fuel.
We estimate we're going to need to add 1.4 gallons P5.
0.4. We've lost a couple spots here, but I don't think we're crazy off pace. And I feel like we're just not quite going as hard as these guys are. So I think we'll be fine.
Car ahead is like car number 2.
65-ish laps.
29.
That brings us right up to the
Car ahead has just done a 29.
fuel window there or whatever.
The lap time
Should
was
get
at
us just to the end. We're about 1 lap short, I think, according to the iRacing calculator. Truck rotates pretty good around that 1 lane up line. I really don't know what to expect in terms of the wear, if we're going to get on the right front or the right rear more. Right now it kind of feels like it might get to that right rear, but I think it'll depend heavily on how we're driving too.
You've just done a
I would be surprised if any of these guys in front of us are also not shifting into third at the moment. Just because of how fast their laps are right now. I'm in trouble if they're just that fast without shifting. But I'm kind of just going to stick with this current approach. At least until we get another yellow. Then I think they'll be able to make it without any issue. Even if they hadn't been saving necessarily.
We'll need to add 1.3 gallons.
They might be able to anyway. You gotta be kidding me, man. Don't do this to me.
You're experiencing some network difficulties.
Don't do this to me,
If it
man.
continues, they may remove you from the session.
Why is it every race now? I feel like every race we get at least one of these moments. That's not a CPU problem like I had either. That's actually internet connection. Just gonna keep running. At least we got a lot of room around us right now. We can just race and hope it solves itself before disconnecting me. It looks like it might be behaving a little bit more.
The gap to Bailey behind is increasing. It's now 1.10.
I would like to just focus on driving though and not have to think about that. I have to wonder how much the tires are going to matter. I don't know how much they will actually affect lap times. But I'm kind of thinking they might a lot, especially if we can make it to the end. Well, everybody can make it to the end now, so that doesn't matter. I think we go ahead and take our first set, I guess.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car 2. We're under caution. Pit's closed. Race car speed is 58.
Unfortunately, we got ourselves another yellow. No more fuel mileage race. Would have been interesting, but I think they probably would have been able to find a way to make it to the end and not lose too much time anyway.
Hey Dylan, I didn't try to hook you. I drove you just like you drove me when you wrecked me the first time.
Pit road's open.
Oh boy. We
It's
got
open.
people driving each other like they
Hey, shut the fuck up.
have been driven. That means there's going to be more wrecks probably.
Panties in a fucking wad.
This track can bring out a lot of the anger. People drive in real hard and
The
drift
leader,
up into
Gary,
guys.
is pitting.
Let me see.
Pit lane speed limit is 45
That can cause some
miles per hour.
disagreements.
Okay, Colton, we'll fill you to the end of the race.
You're the one racing 3 lines last.
Nope, I was clear of you. You're the one pushing
Three,
the issue on the outside,
2,
but
1. Right here.
Alright. 97, 97. Not too worn,
Front
but
right, 205.
we'll make sure we get enough fuel in this thing to definitely make it to the end.
Okay, go. Line up, single file.
Okay.
We
Got
gotta get clear of pit exit before you let me by.
what do we got strategy-wise in front of us here?
Make a statement there.
The base car is in. Turn
Not
4.
sure.
Sector 2, car.
I don't know if those guys stayed out or took 2. Might be able to find out in a second here.
Follow
One
car
left to
number
green.
4.
You'll be
The
lining
inside
up
column,
on the
we're going green
inside.
next
Maybe on the
time.
inside?
Car.
The base car is in.
Does that mean we're
Turn 1.
P5? 7. Okay. Lost a couple of spots because of strategy. Probably just going to do second gear since we're a couple rows back, and those guys, I assume, are on old tires. This might get interesting.
Get ready, going green.
Hopefully everybody can keep it clean.
Alright,
Post
Colton.
car is
The base
off,
car is
time to
just
do your
left.
job.
Green
Green
flag.
flag, green flag. Car outside.
7th position.
Oh, they're wrecking each other.
Garrido, car number
Caution,
5
yellow flag.
is now leading.
Line up,
Full course
single
caution.
file.
Watch
Pit
out.
road,
The one just got
corner,
wrecked
now
by the
after
13.
Brilliant,
car,
motherfucker,
after
dude.
13, car.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind. car
Fortunately,
number
it's
2.
looking like one of those New
Now,
Hampshire
that ain't
races.
racing.
The pace car speed is
Yeah, I'm not-
59 miles per
I'm not
hour.
impressed.
The pace car's in. Turn 2.
Thanks for the 4X, idiot.
Catch up to car number 2.
How badly damaged are you, JJ?
Pit road is
Pace
now
car is
open.
in. Turn 3. Pits are open.
I don't know. I'm gonna go in if we ever catch the pace car.
Lucky dog on the outside. Pace car is in turns 3 and 4. Getting ready to exit 4.
Yeah, if you guys could
Pace
catch
car
the
is in,
field,
turn
that
4.
would be swell.
That's frustrating for the one. It looked like maybe one of the guys that took either none or 2 maybe didn't hold their line, although I didn't get a great view of it. All I saw was
Dude, there was a car turned, you freaking idiot.
The pace car's
Why do you
in.
think the yellow
road
come
is
out? Did you
closed.
hit me in the rear?
The pace car is out. Pits are
what's
closed.
happening. Oh, jeez.
Don't go full throttle on the fucking brakes. Don't press that shit to the
Car
fucking floor, you
27,
idiot.
got the
You had no
lucky
reason
dog,
to do
left
that
and
shit.
passed on the
You did that
outside.
to yourself. You literally locked them up in front of me for no reason. How am I supposed to predict that? Predict that you've got, what, 2 IQ?
Oh, boy. This is going to be one of those New Hampshire races, isn't it?
Lucky dog on the outside.
Pasta 26, car.
I would guess so, and I'm just here to race.
Letter 27, carbide. You
Oh,
had the position
boy.
when the yellow flag came out.
Not play fucking iRacing.
Well, enjoy it for what it is, I guess. Hopefully we'll get at least one good green run in.
One left to
Maybe
green.
if guys
Line
get
up on the
spread out a
outside.
little bit, we'll be
Race
able to
cars
do
in
some
this lap.
racing. We gained a spot. That's cool. I think we're going to go ahead and leave a lot of room on the bottom side because I don't want to be the next guy hit in the door on the left side. Probably going to go ahead and do first gear this time. Hopefully that's not what I look like. I'm still looking at my Q bar up there and it looks fine right now. Occasional blinks like that shouldn't be a problem though.
Yeah, Mike, 24.
Unless,
Get ready, going green.
unless we're side by side at just the wrong moment, I guess.
Race
Hey,
car
car
is
is
just
off.
left.
Time to do your job.
Green,
Green
green,
flag,
green,
green
let's go.
flag. Car inside.
E5.
Still there, inside.
Ooh, this 12 is way off the pace. Well,
Still there,
got myself
hold
stuck
your line.
behind him. That looks like no tires to
Clear
me.
inside.
He was so off the pace. That's unfortunate.
Car outside. Keep low.
Here that
Clear
we
outside.
hold it steady. 13.
Car outside.
Okay, Colton, the next car is
Keep
Jonathan,
low.
car number 13. And their rating is 2.2.
Keep low.
V6.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Still there.
Oh wow, we're dooring each other up there.
Single file.
Race cars
Pit
out.
road.
13 hung on pretty good. I don't know if he's one of the guys on a different strategy or
Taking
not.
a caution.
What the
It's
heck,
closed.
Pancho? What the heck are we doing, Pancho?
The pace car speed
Those old
is
tires holding on
59
just fine, I
miles per
think.
hour.
The 24 is also on the
Pancho,
old
you
strategy.
Hey, I'm a phonetic speller. I gotta sound it out.
No judging here, brother. No judging.
Listen, Pancho to me is
Pit road is now
Poncho.
open.
Pits are
See,
open.
we're two different
Half
human
26
beings.
car.
He may be Hampshire, but he's definitely driving Hampshire. Where's that 24 at? I want to talk to him.
Behind me,
The
good
one
sir.
has a vendetta against the 24. He must have been the guy that
Thank you.
drifted up into him.
Hey, he's maintaining
Pit
that
road is
third place
closed.
We're
pretty
under
well.
caution. Pits are closed.
We'll see.
Blake almost had an answer for that. He was hounding that left rear.
Car 27 got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside.
How you doing back there, Blake?
Doing well.
That is fantastic.
Seems like a lot of these guys know each other.
If he doesn't, then the rest of this race is just me in that
Left
app.
27 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came
No,
out.
you know what? Let's just start some small talk here. Dale, how was your day?
Could have been better from the first sea open I ran, but the others have been pretty good. Just been chilling most of the day. How about you?
We'll be on the outside. I don't know if I prefer the
Good, good.
outside
That's cool. I think I bought
on the
my
restarts or the
fantasy quiz.
inside yet. I haven't really decided. I
Once
feel
again,
like
come
Two
by,
in the
line
outside
up on
column.
the outside.
Okay.
I might be able to
Get ready.
take
Race
my
will resume
fate in my
at
own
the
hands a little bit better on the inside. Oh man, why is it stuttering so much? But I also feel like, you know, I could go just out a little bit wider on these restarts and hopefully be able to survive. And I think if it really came down to it, I think maybe getting the outside lane might be fast. If you really had to race hard and try to get like a short run. The inside lane's got a couple of those guys on the different tire strategy. Be interesting to see how well they're able to launch, if we're going to be able to do anything.
The pace
Eight
car
car
is
is
just
in.
left. Green
Green,
flag.
green, green. Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside.
Felt like you pushed out pretty far there, but we're okay.
Car number 2.
Oh, he's spinning back there.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you.
Yep, it's going to be one of those New
Pit
Hampshire
road
races.
is closed right now.
Pace car is out. Line up single
I
file.
don't know what happened, but the guy looked like he got taken out maybe.
See, Jonathan has stacked it in. Turn 4.
That was behind us.
Pace car is out. Pits
That's
are
really
closed.
scary because that easily could have been us.
Pace car speed is 58 miles per hour. Okay, Colton.
But we are
Next
back
car
under
is open.
yellow.
Car number 24. B license, and their rating
I thought I
is
had you there in
1.7.
1 and 2, but then I think it was just 3 and 4. I missed my braking and overdrove into it.
I thought I overdrove too. Was about
Pit
to
road's
slide up
open.
into
Full
you.
course yellow.
But I
Pits
didn't.
are open.
Haven't done any laps, so still no reason to take tires. I'd be surprised if anyone
Definitely
did.
a big improvement. Also, I was just trying to make sure you had the room to, you know, slide back up from running the bottom like that. So I'm kind of expecting it every time when you run the bottom like that. So I'm just giving you leeway.
We're only doing like these one lap
Dale,
runs, so we're
you're
not really
the
using the
guy.
tires much at
I don't
all.
care what they say about you.
Not sure if we have any more
I think
lucky
you
dogs
did,
coming
yeah.
through, but
Yeah.
we'll leave room in case they'll be on the
Other
way.
people on this sim say otherwise.
Up to 5th, we were able to get around one guy who then got taken out, I think. It's like we're outrunning the destruction behind us. I feel like we're right on the edge of being right in the middle of the
Here at Bracco.gg.
destruction.
What do you say? Greco.gg.
We'll be on the inside this
Sir,
time. I
bottom
guess we'll be able to
left now.
compare, see how that feels compared to the
Also taking
outside.
applications for A, B, and C.
The outside worked pretty good that time because we were able to get around the guy on the older tires, but that of course is not equal tires.
Anybody else see the irony? Only a parent would know.
Maybe? I have no idea.
Messy one to start though. We are still not quite halfway through this
I
one.
don't know. I got kids, but they
We're
shit themselves.
obviously good on fuel.
Same.
Two sets of tires still in the pits.
Should
Should we ever get a run long enough to meet them?
Little kid, which is nothing offensive, you little man. You're awesome. It's just funny. Oh, okay. I'm tracking that.
So we'll get back going here with 44 to go, it looks like.
You know, I was
Running a race, but you wouldn't know it based on some of the dives we're getting from guys. A little bit worried about the 26. I don't know if he's the guy that took out the other guy or not. I don't know exactly what happened. The guy may have just lost it himself. It just, out of my peripheral, I thought I saw someone getting into him. But of course, we'll see everything that actually happened in the incidents later.
Pace car is
Road
just
car is
left.
off. Time to do your job.
Green flag for
Green,
racing.
green. You're in 5th.
Guy in front spun his tires a little bit.
Outside.
B5.
Clear.
Okay, we are clear. Got through there decently enough while being pretty careful. Got a side-by-side moment right here. Kind of tried to cut down a little bit, see how that worked, but I don't know if I really liked it.
Thank you for not quitting anyone.
We'll be doing shifting now since fuel's not an issue, and it seems like that's what you're going to need to do to have the speed.
The car in front has just posted a 30.16.
'24 looking pretty good on those either 2 tires or no tires. Not quite there. We'll
Lap
look
was
though,
out
maybe make him nervous.
30.07.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside.
Not
is clear.
quite able to get it done. Ooh, he drives in very hard right there.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high
You can
side.
run lots of different lines here in New Hampshire, though, so I'm not always... I'll never doubt that they'll be able to make it
Lap
work.
was at 30.26.
Oh wow, he pinches me tight there. I don't know how he knew I was going to run the very bottom.
Still there.
The next car
Might just have
is
to clear him here.
car number 2.
He's not going to let it happen. Fortunately.
Keep low. Outside clear. Car outside.
He's holding us up bad. We're losing track of these guys in front. Wish he'd just let us go on his old tires, but he's trying to claim every spot he can, I think.
Keep low.
Holy cow, he's holding me tight.
Still there.
I saw what he did to you, Colton. Saw him that he has to stay hard.
Clear outside if you want it.
Alright, able to clear him on entry there. Finally able to get going. Ooh, that was tough. Raced me clean, though. Colton v. Colton match right there. We lost so much time. That kind of stinks. See how much time we are gaining now that we've got enough track to drive how we want. That's almost 3/10 faster just that lap. We were side by side for a couple laps. It was good racing though. Just stinks because you have to watch the other guys drive away a little bit. And now we are driving away from the 24. Sure what's happening in front of me, I can't really look, but I see the lap trucks on the apron.
Coming up on halfway here.
1.3 to the next truck in front of us.
P4, you're reeling like in. The gap is 1.34.
Wonder if we're going to be able to reel that in at all. Now the 2 blinking a little bit. Everybody's blinking a little bit in this race apparently. Gained a 10th that lap on the 2. We'll see if that's a trend or if that's just a 1 lap deal. Shifted a little bit early there, I think. Actually getting some laps in, that's cool. I just jinxed it, so we'll get a yellow in a lap or 2, but still, at least we have to run a couple laps. We are catching the 2, I think. At least for now. Could be I'm overdriving it. More blinking. Everybody's gonna blink this race. A little bit of a snap there, gotta be careful.
Okay, Colton, your lap times are pretty consistent. That last lap was at 30.39.
Ooh, went out a little bit wide there. We're fine though. I think that was a light touch. Just lost a little bit of time, unfortunately. It's a little bit loose on the exit of 2, so I'm gonna have to think about that.
Why you would have dumped
just
me going in the corner like that if
30.47.
you're going to drive so goddamn slow.
That was a much better
You're going to wreck me, at least try to win.
time
The gap in
there.
front is now 0.84.
I was gaining on the 2 a little bit, but kind of stalled out at 9/10 ahead. think he had a bad corner there. We gained a little bit all of a sudden. The leader's driving away a little bit. Not sure if we're going to have anything for him today, but that's kind of what I expected based off of how fast his times were in both practice and qualifying. Looking like someone that really understands how to drive this place. The Eric Almirola or Christopher Bell of this server, I guess. Two guys both known for being good at New Hampshire. Not sure what the equivalent would be in the truck series. Not quite as familiar with year-to-year trends and finishes for the truck series. I guess most people don't spend too much time year after year in the truck series to build those trends unless your name's Matt Crafton or something. Ben Rhodes.
That's good consistency. Keep it up. The gap to P3 ahead is now 1.08.
Well, we're starting to lose a little bit on the 2 now. Maybe we were driving a little bit too hard. I don't feel like the truck is falling off by any means. I feel like we're handling okay. Maybe a little bit loose on the exits, and maybe that's where we're losing a little bit of drive out of the corner.
You've just done a 30.67.
What happens if I don't shift? We lose too much on exit, is what happens. Good to know, though. Want to test that. Lost about half a tenth by not shifting, it looked like. They're nearly side by side for second. That could help bring them back to us. Saw how much time we lost trying to get this position.
The gap to Lake in front is now 1.31.
Ooh, more blinking. I always have a small moment of panic when I see one of these guys blink because I'm thinking, oh gosh, is it me? Am I losing
Sorry if that was
everybody?
or Blake, I mean. Hey, I get so confused because of y'all's dick campaigns. Sorry about that, I just got confused. But my apologies for coming down.
No, you're good.
Well, at least the guys up front have been pretty polite so far, for the most part, it seems like. We did gain a little bit as those guys drove, but...
And then you got Gray.
I
That's why I made the joke earlier about being surrounded by all three of y'all.
The gap to
got some
Lake
lap
in
traffic
front
up
is now
ahead. Looks like the leader's already
0.82.
dealing with it.
Really? I mean... Sorry, that was an accident.
Yeah, the leader's already up in that stuff. I don't know if I would want to be there.
That was a
I don't think he's as much of a choice, though. If he wants to be the leader, he's got to be the first one to meet
Wait for
the
me.
rest of the field.
Colton Pendle, wait for me.
I'm sure he'll get here soon enough. There's the one truck on his way, looking like he's gaining several tenths.
Wait for me, Dale.
McCoy is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.94.
Trying to stay ahead of
Yeah, he's
Blake.
gaining several tenths a lap. I don't know if he's saved tires or if he's just got a better feel
Wait
for
for me,
it.
Blake.
Negative. Trust me, I won't be going anywhere.
Lots going on in front of us here. As we get into lap traffic, that's interesting. We're going to have to make our way through it here as well.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind.
Sliding up there, can't look at it. Got to focus on running my line.
That was a little too close.
Car inside, you're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear inside, 2 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide.
Trying my best to make my way through this.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Thank you.
P5, your last lap time.
Awkward time for him to catch me, so
Car outside. Outside is clear.
just
Car
trying to
outside,
survive it.
Still there. Keep low.
I don't know why that guy's coming at me. Please leave.
Clear outside.
Go. It looked like he was driving at me on the straightaway. Maybe that was just an optical illusion.
The next car is McCoy, car number 1.
So everyone gets around me. It was pretty clear. He was going pretty darn fast.
That lap was a
He's
31.
really taking that low lane. Let me see if I can't get something working down there like that. Probably some cool track down there. They're all dooring each other up there, I think. Seeing some weird stuff.
The gap in front is now 0.86.
Would you guys prefer I go on the inside line? I don't want to hold you up.
That lap time was 31.02.
Kind of like this. I like getting that cool track down there like that. I think I could probably make some better laps just like that one is. Looking pretty good. Let me try again on my normal line, make sure I'm not just
P5.
messing stuff up here.
Alright, Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind.
Ooh, that was not good. Got loose right there. It was looking equal. Pretty equal to my last lap before that.
Yes, it is.
That's impressive.
Called a Riker setup.
Yeah, I think running low like that's pretty good.
That lap time was 31.
Oh my goodness. Dangerous spot.
The gap to McCoy ahead is now 1.42.
Outside.
Get around him safely here.
Clear.
Alright. Man, lap traffic is a big factor in this race right now. That's very interesting. The one's driving away from us. Those two guys battling up there, though. We might have a shot at getting up to them, though. Depending on how smooth those passes go.
The car in front of us is Adamson, car number 4, and their rating is 4.4. Heigl is pitting from P20. We think he'll come out close
Pitting,
in
that's
front.
interesting. Definitely don't think you want to be pitting. Unless maybe they had some damage or something. We're definitely making it to the end. Oh man, I'm just overdriving it now. I'm losing a handle on how I need to be driving these corners. .21 coming up. Have to get around him
Okay,
safely.
Colton, the next car is 1 lap behind. The gap to Adamson ahead is now 1.44.
car outside. Outside
Appreciate him
was clear.
for lifting off for us. Didn't have to do that, but made it easy. Leader is pretty far away, but maybe catching us 4 a little bit.
Got 10 laps to go.
I think I might go back to the line I was used to, because I feel like I'm just not quite able to figure out that low entry line. I'm not really able to hit it very consistently. Maybe I try it in 3 and 4, because it feels like it's working better in 3 and 4.
Go away, Dale. Come here, Blake.
The gap to P4.
Hey, that
in
was
front
fun
is
to
now
watch behind you guys.
1.45.
Oh, contact.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Didn't mean to do that, I bet.
Holy shit. I think I might have
Good
just shit my
consistency.
pants.
Keep them coming.
Well, that'll bring him back to us.
Yeah, that was scary. I definitely did everything I could in my power to let off and hit the brake.
Man, I just do not have that same drive out of the corner. I think I was probably going a little bit too hard on the throttle. That might be where I'm losing this long run speed. These guys are faster, you can just tell.
That was 31.17.
I'm trying my best, but they're just a little bit faster. Even when they fight a little bit and maybe I gain back some at times. Just their overall speed, I think, is better.
5 laps to go.
And if we end up being a P5 car, that's A-okay with me. Top 5 is just fine. This is a very tough racetrack. And I'm just glad we've had such a great run. We ended up getting a long run here. Big slide from the 4. I assume he wants to catch his friend there, so he's trying extra hard. Big turn-in entry there. See what that does for us. It was slower than last lap.
You've just
The
done
yellow flag is out.
Oh, we couldn't have just gone green to the end.
Watch out.
Really? That sucks.
Catch up 4.
Somebody had to wreck. Well,
Pace car is out. Line up
This is a
single
green
file
white
behind
ticket
car
finish
4.
when the yellow
Pace
clears.
car is
I'm
out.
just gonna have to
Pits
take
are
4.
closed.
And as far as what I'm seeing on the rear end from that incident we had, I'm not seeing
The
any
pace car
damage
speed is
whatsoever.
58 miles per hour. The pace car's in, turn 2.
Leave it.
well, now we gotta be fast on the short run, and I'm not too confident on how well I'm gonna be able to do that.
No damage.
Thank you. Yeah, that's my fault too. I was got so damn loose. Thank you for not wrecking me.
You're all good, man. I was just trying to be as patient as I could with you. I knew I had you, but at the same time, you were just a lot faster.
Oh, I
and
have
had
a
better
terrible
pace than I
feeling we're
did.
going to get wrecked in this green white checkered.
But at the same time, I was just doing everything I could to lay off of you there and let you.
It's going to be so
correct it.
easy for guys to make mistakes on the cold tires and stuff.
We need to catch car number 4. Look out for the pit speed limit. You've got plenty of fuel.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Right. 82.79, so we were on the right rear.
82%. Left front.
That might be a hint at how I could have done better for the long run pace there.
Okay, punch it. You only have one tire set remaining.
Alright, looking like we're going to hold position. Did we have any alternate strategies?
Race car is in. Turn 3.
Catch up 2.
Looks like the 20 might have stayed out. Is that correct?
Lids are open. We need to follow car number 2.
No. He's down on the apron right now.
Follow
One
car
to go.
number
Next
4
time by,
in the
you'll
inside
be
column.
lining up on the
Okay,
inside.
contact.
Alright,
Get
so
ready. Race will resume at the end of
P5.
this lap. The base car is in. Turn 1.
Catch up 4. Car.
Oh, I'm nervous. Very nervous about this one. Hopefully we don't get taken out from behind. That happens a lot at New Hampshire, especially on the green-white checkers. We need to get ourselves a good launch. Hopefully the guy in front does as well, so we don't get checked up and end up 3 wide into turn 1. 'Cause that's what's going to probably end us if that ends up happening. Oh, I really have to focus in here.
Get ready.
Might not be the last green-white checkered either. We get 3 of them here in the Open Series. I have to get this right.
Race car is
Car
just
is
left.
off. Time to do your job.
Green, let's go.
2 more. Let's go. Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still there. Still there. Car outside. 2 wide.
Jesus, I don't know where he was sticking his nose, but nearly killed us.
Single
Line up
file.
single
Close.
file.
P5.
Car number
Close.
2.
Looks like we'll have a green white ticket.
He was looking like he was trying to stick his nose between us when we were too wide, and that was just not going to work.
That's what we needed.
Race car speed is 59
Jeez.
miles per hour. The base
Now we
car's
can
in.
take our
Turn
pits.
2.
I didn't get a great launch. But we'll have another try at it here.
Race car
Like
is
I
in.
said,
Turn 3. Full course yellow.
There
Lids
was a
are
pretty
open.
good chance we weren't
Catch up to
gonna.
car number 2.
That wasn't gonna be the only green white checkered. Couldn't have just gone green to the end. Had to make it complicated.
Half the 15 car. Car 15 got the lucky dog. Let them pass on
We're
the
under caution.
outside.
Pit's
Half
closed.
the 26 car. Pit road is closed right now.
We'll get another try at it. We're gonna be P5. It says 6th right now because the 26 passed us for some reason. I was kind of torn between trying to look at the 1 to get the launch or try to see through the window of the 4. I think I ended up looking at neither, and that kind of gave me a bad launch. You really can flat foot it, so just need to go for it, I think. I really got to try to get a better launch than last time. It wasn't the worst launch, but it definitely gave a shot to those guys behind to start putting us 3 wide and all that, and that's exactly what I was trying to avoid.
The inside column, get rid of
There's the
the
4 going away again.
We need to allow car number 4 to
Thankfully
pass.
our internet has held on a little bit better later in the race here. Alright, attempt number 2. Let's try to survive another one. Won't be so hard to see the leader jump if the guy's gone when it's time to go.
Okay,
Those cars off,
race cars
time to
just
do your
left.
job.
Green flag.
Green flag, green flag. You're back in fifth. Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside. Car outside. Outside is clear.
He's got the lane out there.
Car outside. Outside, clear. White flag. One more lap to go.
I'm finding I'm really not good at short run pace.
Car outside.
White
Clear
flag, one more
outside
lap.
if you want it.
E5 right now, though.
Inside.
Why would you hit the brakes?
You've got wheel damage.
Oh, man. Why would you slam on the brakes like that?
That's the end of the
We
session.
got damage on the front end. There's the flag. It's over.
Man, I think you gotta let that slide to the inside. Good race, good win.
Holy moly, 6.
That sucks. Alright, well, we lose a couple spots there at the end. And, get a 4X. He just slams on the brakes in front of us when he lost it. I don't know about all that.
Hello? Can you get out of here? Thanks.
Let's take a look at it.
Benjamin, can I borrow that setup? I'll give it back.
Why would you slam on the brakes like that? No apology either. Come on, man. At least take some accountability for it, too. Gets loose out of the final corner, and then instead of letting it slide, he slams on the brakes. It's the second time. Been taken out in 3 races this week. It's getting old, but that's part of the iRacing experience, I guess. Part of the new UI experience is this thing getting in the way. Here, I guess, since we're not going to be using the chat anytime soon. Like, I just don't understand that. Wait, why? Drop the anchor right there, right in front of us. That's so frustrating. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Frustrating, but we'll look at the incidents. We still got P8, which could have been worse, especially being taken out on the green-white checkered there. Just couldn't have gone green to the end. We would have had our P5. Would have had our P5 too if that didn't happen. But, oh well, I guess. We'll go back and look at the incidents now. We had a fair share of them early in the race for sure. Sixteen getting loose into the 14, then bouncing off into the 25, and that is your first yellow. Looking like everybody else got through it. And 3 wide move there, gets pretty aggressive, but everybody figures it out. Again, 3 wide here. 18 gonna get the wall. Everyone's okay though. 25 losing it on his own. Did he Alt F4 or something? He might have. Oh, and then what happens here? Whoa, not sure where the 22's going, but went and took out the 18. That looked like Kyle Larson on Ryan Blaney at Gateway. That's what that looked like. It looks really bad, but it could have been exactly what probably happened in real life. The 22 just trying to get alongside him or even file in behind him and just misjudged it. And he slap things happening, I guess. Oh, shoot. I thought someone took out the 13, but no, he just... That almost looked like he shifted into second or something, or shifted into reverse by accident, because that just shot sideways. And then the poor 23, wrong place, wrong time. Nothing you can do about that. Oh, that looked like equipment failure. That's unfortunate. I think he might have been able to exit right away. You could see his wheels turn hard left at a random time. That was clearly like a computer issue or something. Then the 22 does what the 2 was unable to do and not slam on his brakes. He didn't even have anyone right behind him. But he still chose to just let it go to the inside. We could have been okay if he just did this. It was basically the exact same thing happening to the 22 here that happened to the 2. Not gonna dwell on it too much, but man, that one hurt after running top 5 all day. Than just trying to survive the green-white checkers and make it to the final turn for that to happen. 27 getting squirrely on the straight. 22 gonna go get some wall. His truck's not turning. Ooh. The leader got taken out in that. I had no idea. He's fine though, so I guess it didn't hurt him that bad. I had no idea that happened. Wasn't paying attention to chat. I'm sure they said something about it. So the 5 cutting down to the apron, looking to get around that way probably. And then the 11 probably didn't expect to be 3 wide there, but definitely didn't leave enough room for it. He's way down the track. But he might not have realized he was going to be 3 wide there. The one caught him so fast. Five ended up A-okay, though. He still got the win. Then the green-white checkers. The 11 just spins on his own. And that was your first green-white checkered attempt. Thought for a second we were going to have a under caution wreck, but he's just catching up. Everything was fine there. 24 losing it behind me. Completely lost it, in fact. That sucks. He was having a great run for the 24. He just had to hold on to P7 for a little bit longer. would have had a great finish. It just tried to get too much and ended up getting a lot less. And then someone in the pits here also got loose, it looks like. Just those cold tires. And then he gets it real bad because he was probably going to have a penalty out of that. Not that he could have gone much further back, I don't think. And then we're just coming to the checkered flag. The 2 spins himself and then slams on the brake right in front of us. So we lose 3 total spots because the guy in front wrecks it on the final corner. But is what it is. Nothing I could have really done there, I don't think. I mean, I guess I could have been extra careful. I really didn't think he was just going to slam on his brakes in front of us, though. I mean, I had no idea it was going to spin until right about here. So, I was yawed out a little bit myself. I'm trying to move my truck a little bit. Well, I really just had no time to react. So, that sucked, but we'll see what iRacing thought of that one in the race results page. Fortunately, it's looking like we're going to lose a little bit of iRating, according to Race Lab. Indeed, there it is. And a couple of races where we got wrecked out leaves us losing a little bit of safety rating as well, with a 4X here in this one. 9 iRating lost, 0.05 safety rating. So, all that effort, we end up losing all our stats, but at least we had a pretty good green run for a while. I feel like we are pretty solidly a top 5 truck. Just bad circumstances where couldn't just go green to the end, couldn't have done 1 green-white checkered, couldn't have just finished 1 final corner. But that's the way it goes. That's why you run the whole race. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. But thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Could have been worse. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.